style event broadcast on the U.S. television network Fox News, President Donald Trump predicted rapid development of a COVID-19 vaccine.
We are very confident that we're going to have a vaccine at the end of the year. By the end of the year, have a vaccine. By the end of this, we think we're going to have a vaccine by the end of this year, and we're pushing very hard.
Trump went on to claim that he was not told till late January by U.S. intelligence agencies about the spreading coronavirus. Some reports indicate that those agencies sounded the alarm on January 3rd.
On January 23rd, I was told that there could be a virus coming in, but it was of no real import. In other words, it wasn't, oh, we got to do something, we got to do something. It was a brief conversation.
Trump blamed China directly for the pandemic. He promised a report with new information on how it originated and spread.
I think they made a horrible mistake, and they didn't want to admit it.
More than 68,000 people in the U.S. have died from COVID-19, and the numbers are rising. Trump said the total could reach 90,000, a higher number than he has cited before. Many public health experts are warning against premature lifting of stay-at-home orders, saying that could lead to a new surge in infections. Without giving any specific dates, Trump said the U.S. needed to restart its economy soon.
We can't stay closed as a country. We're not going to have a country left.
The president ducked the question about safeguarding vulnerable nursing home residents and called White House reporters' questions horrible. It is widely considered that the presidential election in November will be a referendum on Trump's handling of the pandemic. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera.
Secretary of State Mike Pompeo says there's evidence the coronavirus originated in a lab in Wuhan, China, and not in a market.
There's enormous evidence that that's where this began. We've said from the beginning that this was a virus that originated in Wuhan, China. We took a lot of grief for that from the outset, but I think the whole world can see now. Remember, China has a history of infecting the world, and they have a history of running substandard laboratories.
President Trump has repeated the same claims recently. The Office of the Director of National Intelligence issued a statement saying no such assessment has been made and the origin of the outbreak is still being examined. Chinese officials have denied the claims. U.S. officials accuse China of covering up the extent of the coronavirus outbreak in order to stock up on medical supplies. According to U.S. intelligence documents, Chinese leaders intentionally concealed the severity of the pandemic in early January. Experts say missteps from the Chinese governments appear to have been due to bureaucratic hurdles, tight controls on information, and officials hesitant to report bad news. Chinese officials blocked doctors from giving warnings about the virus early on. They also repeatedly downplayed the threat of the outbreak.
There is a story and a narrative in the market that with the Fed there backstopping riskier companies, you're going to see a lot of indebted companies stay alive. And Boeing might not have to tap the government's funds, but they issued a ton of debt, and the state of these companies when they come out of this is going to be really terrible. What do you think to that narrative?
Well, I look, the Fed had reopened the high yield and investment grade markets with their with the new facilities they've announced. Last month you had $37 billion of high yield debt issued and $285 billion of investment grade debt. These aren't quite record amounts, but these are huge volumes for a market that is facing a steep and significant recession. So, the credit markets are wide open with the Fed having created these new corporate lending facilities, even though they haven't lent a dime or bought a bond yet. The mere fact that standing